Hey everybody, Pastor Doug here. I want to talk to you tonight not about Abraham Lincoln, but about leadership. The one thing about Lincoln that a lot of people never think about because it's been, it's been so long since he was president and he's almost been deified as well. But here's the cool thing about Lincoln. He wasn't always a great leader. And the other thing about Lincoln is, even during his lifetime and during much of his presidency, he wasn't recognized as a good leader or certainly not a great leader. It was only in hindsight that folks realized how great he was, how he learned how to deal with people, and all the qualities that made him who he was. Those are the things that made him a great leader. Saying he was a great leader didn't make it so. So how does this relate to all of us? Most of us, probably none of us will ever run for the presidency or run for higher office. That's not what this devotion's about. It is about you being the leader God wants you to be. Now, I've taught a lot about leadership, preached a lot about leadership over the years because I'm a big believer in leadership. And I've just got one or two quick things to share with you tonight. If you want to be a leader, or if there's a teenager watching and you want to be a great leader, the first thing about leadership is you realize not everybody's going to agree with you. In fact, most of the time when you're a leader, there'll be plenty of people who will disagree with you, and that's just a fact. Many years ago, I was taught to be a basketball official. More than 20 years ago, there was a man in my former church who needed help officiating small kids' games during the week, and nobody else was available, and he asked me, and of course I said what you would probably say, I can't officiate basketball. And he said, well, do you know the rules? Of course I know the rules, but I can't officiate it. He said, well, yeah, you can do it, and he trained me and taught me. And over a period of time, some confidence, I finally got it. And I called games for 16, 17, 18 years and really enjoyed it. But the one thing he taught me about officiating basketball was this. He would say, Pastor, you know you've done a good job when nobody likes you. When nobody likes you. The team that wins, they'll think that you were too hard on them because they won. And the team that lost, well, they'll think that you weren't hard enough on the team that won. And so I had to learn that. That's true about leadership. If you want to be a great leader, you have to understand it's not a popularity contest. And to parents out there, one reason why parents are failing so much these days with their children is they want to be liked and loved by their kids all the time. They want their kids to just fall down and practically worship them. But if you're going to be a good leader at home, you have to understand your kids, your families are not always going to like you. They're not always going to love you. And I'm not telling you to set out and do that purposely. I'm telling you that if you're going to be a leader, that's just going to happen. And it shouldn't bother you that much. If you're going to be a leader for God, God's man or God's woman, you better get used to the fact that there are many folks who are just never going to like you. And they're never going to agree with you. Sometimes those people go to church. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So go be the leader God wants you to be. Be the leader at home. Quit trying to make it a popularity contest. Be the leader that God has called you to be. Be the leader at work. Be the leader at church. Be the leader in your community. And see if God doesn't help you do that. I hope that you'll join us tomorrow night at church. I don't have any kind of a devotion on Wednesdays for you like this, but we will be at church tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And man, you got to tune in because I've got something really great planned. I'm not going to tell you, I want to whet your appetite, but you come, be with us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Watch on this channel. And now, guess what? Hey, Rob Barnes, are you listening? I got to go cut the grass. Yeah, that's right. I got to go cut the grass, and I wanted you to know it since you put that in our fun skit last week. I love you, folks. God bless you. Have a great day. Go be a great leader.